The other...
Hey, everybody. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Whatever.
What up?
That hurt my ears. Why did that hurt my ears like that?
Because I'm getting good at it. I'm turning into a really good yeller.
A good yeller.
I'm a good yeller.
Good yeller.
Yeah.
Are you an old yeller? Hey, everybody. We're just going to share out this post, and then we'll get rolling here on Theriot podcast.
Because I'm getting good at it.
See what I did there?
I'm turning into a
see what I
really
did?
good yeller. Yeah, that was stupid.
You're stupid. Are you an old yeller? Why do you always criticize me? Hey, everybody. We're just going to share out this post, and then we'll get rolling here on Theriot podcast.
Getting good at it. Turning into a
You see
really
what I
good yeller. Yeah, that was stupid.
Paul, there's no way to push out the podcast like to YouTube as well, like live on YouTube?
Oh, come on, Paul. You're better than that. You know the answer. Be good.
I like that. Are you ready?
Are you
You ready?
ready?
Did you share the post?
Did you share the post?
Yeah, I did, like 5 times.
Push out the podcast.
Oops, I got to mute this. My bad. Tyler Hales, Henry Knipper. What's up, Craig Schilling, Josh Long, Ronnie Dugas, Joel Cunningham, Pete Giardino. Okay, let's do the thing where we talk on the podcast. Ready?
Yeah.
You ready, Paul? Here we go.
This is the Riot Podcast with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot. One is an athlete, the other an athletic supporter. Follow the guys on Twitter at Matt Moscona and at rterrio7. Here's Matt and Ryan.
Okay, Riot Podcast, presented by Henry Holmes. I'm Matt. He's Ryan. Yeah, Rep.
Hey, man. What's up?
You went to the LSU-Florida game? You went full fanboy?
I was that guy Saturday.
You're the guy who is the reason that I no longer go to games.
So pregame, I was this guy. You ready?
Yeah.
Woo!
In the stands?
Woo! Before I got in. I was
just walking around the stadium?
I was the
Woo!
Yeah, I was the
Were you the guy who was trying to get the hey yo, hey yo?
What?
Were you that guy?
I wasn't that guy. I'm not old enough yet. But I will be that guy for big games.
What about this guy? Go! Were you that guy?
Wasn't that
you
guy.
You weren't that guy either?
I participated in that chant.
Okay, yeah, you did.
But I didn't start it. Now, when I got inside of the stadium, I was this guy. You ready?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
I was this guy.
The whole game. Like every defensive play.
Every defense. I had the worst headache on Sunday.
I can't imagine why.
It hurts so bad, dude.
So here's my question. You're doing that. You're committed.
Yeah, I was in.
Hold on. You're committing to that level, right?
Yes.
You are vocally committed.
Yes.
Every play, emotionally, vocally committed.
In.
You are yelling. You are in that number. You are affecting Kyle Trask. You are gonna.
Yep.
And they convert 9 third downs. Kyle Trask throws for 300 yards. They score on 4 of 5 possessions.
And I was relentless.
At no point were you like, bleep this, man.
No. I was in. Like I was invested in the whole deal. And this started at about 2:15. Had soccer in New Orleans early.
Ooh.
So so I got back to the house and then it started at that point. Drank a ton of water, hydrated Friday before, and then the morning of, and the thing is, I didn't drink a ton of beers. It's so funny. John on Sunday, she's like, my head is killing me. I'm like, mine is too. I mean, it was the yelling though, and the intensity of the game. I yelled. I didn't have a voice Sunday.
The yelling, the intensity, the noise, all of that. Yes, that would contribute.
Yeah, I had a terrible headache. It was
good. I want to ask you something now.
Okay.
So a couple of weeks ago, you went full heel turn. A couple of weeks ago, you basically acknowledged that your picking LSU to go undefeated and all was just a homer pick, and you were being stupid for the show. And you said LSU is going to lose to Alabama. You said that a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Do you still feel that way?
Nope.
You're back on.
I'm back.
You're back on.
And I think it's a 2-score game. I'm being honest with you. I do. I think they win by 2 scores.
All right. So what brought you back?
The game, the atmosphere, man, the way they played.
But the game is going to be in Tuscaloosa.
It doesn't matter, man.
But the atmosphere is not going to favor LSU.
Yeah, it will. The intensity will. Yeah. No, the build up. No, it will. I'm back. Here's the thing. If we sit back, if LSU sits back and rushes 3 or 4, like they did in the first 2.5 quarters against Florida, then I think LSU's got a chance at losing the game. I don't think they're going to lose. I think there's a chance they lose. If LSU brings pressure like they did toward the end of the game and gets a little creative, then I think it's a 2-score game. So the line is what, 10.5, I think. I think it's 10.5 LSU's dog right now.
10.
So LSU wins by 10.
10.5.
Yeah. If they get 2 off his mark, they win by 10. That's what I think.
It's so funny that we're just completely bypassing Mississippi State, Auburn, and an open date to start talking about Alabama again. But doesn't it feel like that's where the season is? Like LSU, we all kind of collectively looked and we're like, okay, Florida's got a chance to challenge them because they can rush the passer. They've got, an NFL secondary. And when you go hang 42 on them, you realize State's not stopping this team. Auburn's not stopping this team. Really, it's just what's going to happen in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, and I don't want to discount Auburn at all because
no, I'm going to discount Auburn.
Well, Florida got to the passer in a different manner than Auburn does. Florida's ends are special, man. I mean, I don't think that can be.
And neither one played.
Saturday.
Right. Jonathan Grenard got injured on the first series, and then Jabari Zuniga got injured. So their 2 best pass rushers were out.
We're out. But Auburn gets to the passer on the interior. I mean, they're a little bit different. So if they could get in Burrow's face and kind of affect his vision that way, so I'm not going to discount Auburn.
I'm going to discount Auburn.
I think
because LSU still. Let's say LSU doesn't score 42. Let's say they score 35. Auburn's not coming to Baton Rouge scoring 35. Not with Bo Nix.
If you sit back and allow Bo Nix, like we sat back and allowed Trask to throw the football, they can score. I don't think they score that.
No, they can't.
But they can score.
They don't have receivers. Auburn does not have receivers like Florida does. And Bo Nix as a freshman on. Here's what Dave Aranda did. I'm going to oversimplify it. Dave Aranda essentially said, okay, we're going to rush 3 and 4, and we're going to play coverage because we really like our corners. We really like our secondary. And we're going to bet that Kyle Trask can't put together 8, 10, 12 play drives without an errant pass, an incompletion, kid drops a ball, there's a false start, a holding. We're going to bet you can't keep driving the length of the field over and over again to score. And you know what he did in the first half when LSU was playing coverage?
Drove the length.
He drove the length
over and over
3 times,
scored
3 different 75-yard drives in the first half. So you kind of tip your cap to him. Then LSU started bringing pressure in the second half, and then they forced a couple of turnovers and all. Anyway, I don't think Bo Nix is capable of doing what Kyle Trask did on Saturday. He's not that style of quarterback yet. So I'm completely discounting Auburn.
So Auburn's chalk that one up.
Discounting them. They haven't won a Baton Rouge since 1999 anyway. They're not.
The law of averages say they're going to win eventually. But it ain't going to happen this year.
No, it's not.
And State,
no.
That's done. So
they're poo.
Yeah, so we're playing for Bama now.
It's it.
You got to bring pressure onto it.
And then you're not. Well, the problem with that is then if you bring pressure, you're leaving yourself man-covered against a better receiving core than you have. And if you don't bring pressure, then you're letting Tua just sit back and pick you apart.
Did Kyle Trask play the game of his life?
Yes.
Can Tua play that good, as good as Trask did?
He's way better. And they have way better receivers. Alabama is going to score 40 on LSU, but LSU can score 40 on Bama.
How about the big tight end? He's a freak.
Yeah,
Florida.
Pitts. He's an NFL guy for sure.
He's a guy. He's a real guy.
NFL guy for sure.
Yeah. It was so much fun.
All right. Let's do Kick Rocks.
It's now time to Kick Rocks with Ryan Theriot.
Kick Rock.
Presented by Roto-Rooter Plumbing.
NBA can kick rocks because they're so dang sensitive.
What are you looking at? Kick Rocks.
As a matter of fact, the NFL can kick rocks too.
We've got rocks. You know what to do.
In that case, then Matt's going to have to kick rocks.
Now let's see if Ryan Theriot actually prepared for this week's segment.
I'm going to tell myself to kick rocks.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
The Los Angeles Rams can kick rocks, and I love it.
Okay.
First, they said Jared Goff is the answer, and he stinks.
Oh, he stinks. Come on, man.
He stinks.
You stink.
And then they give up not one first-round pick, but 2 first-round picks.
Dose.
And then another, second or third? To get a guy in Jalen Ramsey who's going to go into that clubhouse and destroy any chemistry that they had. Jalen Ramsey is a guy that quit on his team, went to the GM, went to the coach. I'm not playing. I'm not playing for this team. Get me out of here. I'm not hurt. It's not playing. I signed a contract, and you know what? I'm not going to fulfill that contract. I want out. And the LA Rams took him. They had a chance to maybe be pretty good, and they've destroyed it all, and I love it. And you guys can kick rocks. This is one that I good kick rocks. I like this kick rocks.
Because you don't like the Rams?
I don't like the Rams.
Okay. They're kind of toast anyway. Thought they'd be better this year.
They stink.
Cooper Kupp back from injury.
He
We got Brandon Cooks there.
Stinks.
He doesn't stink.
Well,
Todd Gurley.
stinks. Always hurt.
Jared Goff.
Stinks.
Andrew Whitworth.
He's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
I like him.
Yeah,
And
he's
he's huge.
Yeah. Michael Brockers.
Yeah, I like him too.
Yeah.
They got 2 good players.
That's it.
That's all they got.
Nobody else.
2 good players.
They all stink.
Stink.
Texas A&M Yell Leaders uniforms.
Stinks.
They look like orderlies.
Why do they look so stupid?
They do look so stupid.
Why do they keep wearing that crap?
Why wouldn't you put attractive girls in tiny outfits?
To be yell leaders.
Cheerleaders. Like, why do I have to look at these goofballs in milkmen outfits?
And they're going to tell me when to scream.
Right.
As if they don't know.
No, they don't tell you to scream. They tell you to do this. Spirit fingers.
As if they don't know when to go. I mean, everybody knows that. And then they hit him with the spirit. You said spirit fingers.
Finger.
I love spirit fingers.
You never see what those guys do? They do this. They go. That's what they do.
A milkman outfit.
And milkman outfit. It's the stupidest thing ever. It is so dumb.
Why? Why do they do that?
I'm okay with people maybe sometimes being counterculture, trying something different, you know? But that's just stupid. There's a reason everybody else puts attractive females in skirts and little tops and shows their abs, stomachs, and everything.
Do they try out for that?
Oh, yeah.
Do they get scholarships?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I wonder if they're recruited.
Yeah. Like, whoop! Spirit fingers.
I like when you did that one. Oh, let's see
Look,
here.
this is like he's climbing a rope. Woo, woo, woo.
What was?
I don't know. What else do you have?
Oh man,
I got one.
It was a tough watch last night. I got to be honest with you, man. God, I don't want to do this because I've been there, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The defensive performance in the first inning from my St. Louis Cardinals,
Oh, you're not a Cubs guy anymore?
can kick rocks.
You're not a Cubs guy anymore?
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't watching.
And I get it.
I didn't watch it.
The Nats put up 7.
It's irrelevant.
Okay. So
Doesn't matter.
there was a drop fly ball, like legit fell right in between,
Don't care.
like drop.
I
Like
don't
guys
care.
ran away from it.
Okay.
Okay. Then they had a chance to get out of the inning. Dude at third, Edmund, makes a great play,
Sweet.
Fires it to second for the force out.
Cool.
It hits Colton Wong's glove and it just falls.
Okay. Don't care.
4 runs scored
Yeah. It's a shame.
because of those 2 plays in the first inning,
Oh, well.
and they lost 7-4.
Oh, don't care.
Had that not happened, they would have won 4-3. I'm gonna say that they would have won 4-3.
Yeah. And then they would have still lost in Game 5, and it just doesn't matter.
But maybe not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But maybe not. Like, they've been down before. My guys have been. We've been in. I was in that foxhole with them before. I get it. I understand. You got to climb out of it. You got to fight. Got to get out of that hole. We did it.
You don't win a Game 6. That's different.
Fought and clawed out of it, man. And they could do it. They got Yachty.
Nah.
They got Yachty though. He's got neck tats.
Yeah. He only gets to bat 4 times. Doesn't matter.
That can kick rocks.
All right, whatever.
You got one?
The forecast in New York can kick rocks.
Yeah, what's happening? I just saw that. What's the deal?
They have postponed Game 4 of the ALCS.
So when?
Tomorrow.
Who does that benefit? Is there anybody that can come back and pitch?
Well, you answer that. You answer
I don't know.
that.
I don't know the
benefits.
rotation.
So what this means is that Tanaka, they were going to sort of piece it together today, but the Yankees were still going to win today. The Yankees were going to bludgeon the Astros, piecing it together. They were going to even the series today. So this very likely means Tanaka comes back for Game 4 against Greinke on full rest. So the Game 1 matchup, you see that in Game 4. But you're not going to have a travel day on Friday, so that'll be Game 5 now. So Game 4 will be Thursday, Game 5 will be Friday, and then 6 will be Saturday, and 7, if necessary, will be Sunday. So you're going to potentially be 4 straight days with a travel day. Or without a travel day, like have to travel and play. Mm-hmm. So what do you think about that?
That doesn't affect them. The travel day,
okay.
Those guys are used to that. Now, as far as the rotation goes, this would have been a game that the Yankees...
That makes me feel a lot better, actually.
Yeah, no, that's good. They're used to that. At this point, Matt, it's Groundhog Day. Like, they're used to getting up and doing the same stuff, and they've already got the first game jitters out where they sign all the autographs and do all the stupid crap. So that I don't think that's a big deal. Now, to your point on bullpen versus bullpen, piecing the stuff together, this was where the Yankees took control of the series. Now you're going to have to beat Verlander and Cole. Or. Yeah. Which, I'm just here to tell you, you ain't beating Garrett Cole. That's the worst he's pitched since May. Walked 5 guys and was still super dominating. Now, I do think you can get to Verlander. And I'm pulling for the Yankees in this one. I told you that. I want to see the pinstripes back on top, dude. But yeah, it stinks. That hurts. That hurts the Yankees that this one got postponed.
So because the Yankees used 5 relievers yesterday, there's some that think having this day off benefits the Yankees because they get to reset their bullpen essentially. And they've been such a bullpen dominant team. I kind of would have liked to have seen what A.J. Hinch would have done in Game 5 on Thursday. Do you bring Verlander back on short rest again? You know, I think had they played today and Yankees won and tied it at 2, then
he comes back.
It's A.J. Hinch's chess move. And if you bring Verlander back on short rest and you lose, you got Garrett Cole in one game, probably Game 6 on short rest to save your season, right?
Yeah.
And then what do you do in Game 7? You know, Greinke on short rest again?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you have a choice.
It's unenviable, you know. So I think this, in that respect, it kind of benefits Houston a little bit. But it also gives the Yankees an opportunity to bring Tanaka on full rest and get their bullpen rested again. So
I love the Tanaka Greinke matchup for New York.
I do too. We saw it once.
Yeah, but I don't think this is. I don't know if this makes any sense or not. I don't think the Yankees bullpen is as big a factor as the Astros starters are. You understand what I'm saying? It's too many variables in the bullpen. I mean, too many guys have to be on their game. in order to get it right. So I think you guys might be in trouble, man, honestly. I know you don't want to hear that. Why didn't Stanton play the other day?
I don't know.
See, that's not good.
Stanton's not playing. They brought back Aaron Hicks, but he still doesn't look right.
What's wrong with Stanton?
I don't know.
Just didn't feel like going.
I don't know.
Don't you just get a shot and figure it out? Go play?
I would think, wouldn't you? Or is it something where you're just that sure that you can't perform?
Who's playing in his place? Yeah, I know.
I mean, Hicks and Gardner, I guess.
Stanton's got to be in that lineup, man. He has to be in that lineup. He needs to figure it out. Quit being a wainer. How about that?
I didn't expect to win yesterday. I didn't expect them to win yesterday. That doesn't bother me. I expected them to lose yesterday. I was hoping they could steal game 2. I was hoping, not
had some chances,
not thinking they would, but hoping they would, and they did have some chances. But I knew they weren't going to win yesterday. This whole postponement today has some benefits for the Yankees, but it also makes me feel like it allows the Astros the benefit of resetting their rotation, not having to go guys on short rest. And that's a bummer, too. So I think it's a push, yeah. You want to tell people about Henry Holmes?
Yeah, I would love to tell people about Henry Holmes.
Why don't you do that?
You go to henryholmes.site.
.site?
Is it .site?
Yes.
Yeah, .site.
Yeah, I was saying it for emphasis to clarify. Yes, henryholmes.site.
You can check out some of the awesome work that my man Henry has done thus far, but it doesn't just stop there. Custom homes, roof replacements, renovations, all the above from my man Henry and Henry Homes. If you're looking to get in a new home, custom built, he's the guy to call. You can even see some of the examples, the Iris, the Holly, the Henry. Anything to your liking can be done. These are just a couple of the examples. 360 tour is amazing. You can go on.
I love how you can do the 360 tour, and you can kind of like walk through the house. If you're watching as you can see this, you can literally like walk through the home. Different doors, pantry. You know what I mean? Like you can tap there and then, okay, we're going to go down this hall. All right. Well, let's go into this room. Oh, look, it's a bathroom. Oh, look, what's down here? You know what I mean?
Well, the hardest part about renovations or building a home is knowing what the stuff's going to look like before it gets in the home. And so it's a hard decision. This is all fully customizable. My man's got some crazy software. I don't know how he did it. But he can throw colors. He can throw, it's magic. He's got a magic wand. Different cabinets, doors, whatever it may be, sinks, showers, toilets, and it can show you exactly what it would look like if it were in your home. And then he uses his magic wand, and then he does his deal, and then it just appears.
There's a bathroom right there. Look at that one. You can go in the bathroom. Look, you go in the bathroom.
Yeah, all the details, tile, everything. You name it.
henryholmes.site, henryholmes.site. You want to build a home? Let Henry build your home. henryholmes.site. Check him out. All right, so Yankees, Astros, you think goes 6 or 7?
I think he goes 7.
And are you changing your mind?
No, I still think the Yankees are going to win. And
really?
And I'm kind of picking with my heart right there. Although I really like the Astros, and it wouldn't bother me if the Astros won. I think the winner, whoever wins this is going to win the World Series.
Well, that's why I was poo-pooing earlier whenever you were talking about the NLCS, because nobody cares, because they're just the sacrificial lamb for whoever comes out of the Astros Yankees.
But you know what I love, though? That Bryce Harper's off the Nationals, and he's been the face, and then now they're...
Why do you love that?
The pennant. I think it's great.
Why?
I just think it's awesome to see these other guys step up and do well.
Okay, so it's not like a bitter thing toward Bryce Harper.
No.
Because, by the way, anybody would have taken $350 million.
Yeah.
More. So all the people that are like crapping on Bryce Harper, you're stupid.
No, it's not Harper's fault. I just like Rendon. You're seeing all these guys step up. Juan Soto, 20-year-old freak show. Like, it's awesome. Yeah.
He can't go drink beer.
He can't drink beer, but he rakes. How about that?
They clinch, and he can't drink champagne in the locker room.
Do you think he drinks champagne?
Well,
or
you
beer
tell
in the
me.
locker room?
You tell me. I would if I were
I
him.
would.
I absolutely would.
I would have to.
There's no question I would.
Yeah. Could they get in trouble?
Only if you told somebody. But then again, there's all kind of like cameras in there and stuff too, so they probably would have video of him.
And then do they get in trouble?
Probably, yeah. It's probably illegal.
He's 20, bro.
Or you know what he could do? He could put on like goggles and a hat and all kind of stuff and be in disguise, take off his jersey. Nobody would know it was him.
And just get hammered.
Yep. That's what I would do.
And do this the whole time.
All right. Joel Cunningham says Sandwich Game Blues this Saturday. Expect cowbells and sleepiness from LSU. What do you think?
No, man. I think there's a lot riding on this game. A couple years back, and I think O's going to have the guys ready, and the whole Troy experience is going to help there from a couple years ago. I think it's another stat padding game for this LSU offense.
Kirk Paul says, mark the tape, LSU by 14 against Alabama. If that happens, Theriot, I'll ship you some Omaha steaks.
That'd be great.
Okay.
14.
What's what you said?
No, I said 2 scores.
2 scores.
10.
All right.
It could be 10. Or it could be 8.
Are you willing to run down 3rd Street and Baton Rouge in a clown suit if they don't?
Or it could be 6.
That's not 2 scores.
It could be 4.
That's not 2 scores.
2 safeties.
Nope. That does not count. 2 scores would be 2 possessions.
Okay, it could be 6.
That's not 2 scores.
2 field goals.
No. You're missing the point.
They scored twice.
No. It means you have to possess the ball twice to be able to make up the lead.
I don't know what you're talking about right now. It's as if you're talking in another language right now, at this very moment. They possess the ball.
No, but you could still take the lead with a touchdown. With one, if you're down 2 field goals or 6 points, the opponent could take the lead with you on 1 possession. This has got to make sense to you.
Yeah, I get that, but what if they decide they just want to kick field goals? Like they're just gonna play a field goal game. Then would that constitute being 2 scores?
Ask Theriot, will you participate in No Shave November only for a mustache?
I got a really good mustache. That's about all I got from a facial hair standpoint. To answer your question, no, I will not go just mustache.
Ask Ryan, if you want to bet with Glenn, would you let him cut your grass? Did you hear about this?
Mm-mm.
So Glenn's the guy that listens to AFR that wanted to take me to lunch. He wanted to bet me lunch. And I said, Glenn, there's nothing in this for me. What if I don't want to eat with you? Well, Glenn called back, and now he's got a new wager. If I win, he has a lawn service. He'll cut my grass for a year. And then if he wins, I don't know. He didn't know what. I was like, I'll buy you lunch. Anyway, but I guess he wants something more than that. But my conflict is Glenn then knows where I live.
And he's at your house.
Yeah.
Once a week.
Would you be okay with that? So you're thinking about it.
That means no.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. What if he does a really good job? Do you cut your grass or does somebody cut your grass?
Somebody cuts my grass.
So it'd be saving you some coin. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Is it worth your life?
No.
Was it worth living out the rest of your days in an old barn somewhere because Glenn has you chained up?
No.
No.
Not worth it.
So, I guess I wouldn't take that.
Andrew Bear asked Ryan, do the Nationals have a chance to win the World Series?
The Nationals can beat the Yankees. I don't think they can beat the Astros.
Ask us over-under guess for the LSU-Bama game.
Over under what?
I guess that's the total. How many points do you think will be scored in that game? I think it'll be in the upper 60s. I think you see a total somewhere around 67, 68.
Yeah, I was going to say 70-something.
Justin Husky, can we sign Joe Brady long-term?
I mean, I think they're going to do everything they can to keep him around.
Joe Brady is not leaving LSU for another coordinator position. He's already the passing game coordinator. If they needed to, they could make him a co-OC, give him a raise. The only way he leaves is if somebody offers him a head coaching job or if he wants to go back to the NFL. The only way, to say it another way, the only way he leaves is if someone offers him something that LSU can't. Ask us, high five or fist bump?
I mean, I was big high five at LSU Saturday. I was that guy. Normally, I'm fist bump.
Yeah, we fist bump a lot. We do like that. Ryan Jackson asked Ryan, worst crowd gimmick, Mississippi State's Cowbells or A&M's Yell Squad?
The Yell Squad.
Yeah, the Yell Leaders are terrible. Yep. That's not good. The Cowbells are effective. It just should be illegal.
And very annoying.
Yeah, it should be illegal. Esteban Esteves said, I'm pretty sure that's the plan, grooming him to take over after Ensminger. Maybe. I know that wasn't the plan when they brought him in. It wasn't like that was a determined thing, but it's gone really, really well. And I think the better it goes and continues to go, the more likely that is.
And I think Steve's here as long as O's here in some capacity.
I disagree with that. And not because I think they're forcing Steve out. I just think Steve's going to retire.
Okay.
I don't think he wants to.
He could be a tight ends guy again.
No, he doesn't want to coach forever. I think he's going to be really content at some point to walk away and retire. Like, I know I've talked about this before, but when Steve was tight ends coach, he was making $350 a year. That's the most money he had ever made in his career at a spot, even when he was OC elsewhere. So he was making great money. He'd always say, man, nobody fires a tight ends coach. Living in Central, his kids are all in town, grandkids are in town. His dad lives in Central. Like, he was super content. Like, he wasn't looking for the bigger, better job. I think, he's already got retirement in 2 states. I think this number's right. I think he's a year away from getting it in Alabama as well. So, like, what I've been told is when he leaves LSU, he may go live in, like, Orange Beach for a year and coach high school football. So he gets Alabama retirement as well, collect retirement checks from 3 states, and call it a day. Not a bad plan.
What a life.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good option, right? Doesn't it?
Sounds like, Orange Beach, coach a little football, come back, hang out by the bonfire every day in Central. Isn't that what they do in Central, right?
I don't know.
Make bonfires?
I guess.
Pretty sure.
All right.
Gordy should know.
Shout out to Henry Holmes, henryholmes.site. If you want to build a home, if you're thinking about building a custom home, call our guy Henry. Henry Holmes, 892-5128. That's Henry's cell, by the way. We learned that last week. 892-5128.
Shoot him a text.
Text him right now.
Yeah.
Text Henry and say, hi, Henry. I was listening to the Riot podcast, and Ryan said to text you.
Text him. What's the number?
225.
Yep.
892-5128.
Text Henry right now.
Text him right now. Say, hi, Henry. 892-5128. Hi, Henry. Heard you on the Riot podcast.
Yep.
I bet he'd appreciate that.
He would love that.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
All right. Paul, thanks so much. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, cool.
All right.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.